Welcome. We are initiating ourselves for a visit to Gita, Ganita, Kshetra, format, features, and values. In this session, our focus is to remain upon the prominent correlation features of Karma Yoga of chapter 3 of Gita and pure mathematical values of Ganita Sutra 1, the Sources Sutra. We shall initiate ourselves by accepting the first axiom as that Vedic systems have successfully worked out a system for having simultaneous parallel chase of knowledge and organization of knowledge as pure and applied values running parallel to each other. Karma Yoga is the domain of applied values, of the pure values of Vedic mathematics. Let us have a visit to the text of chapter 3 and the text of Ganita Sutra 1. The text of chapter 3 is a text of 43 shlokas with Pushpika syllables being 45. It is Karma Yoga. The formulation Karma Yoga is of TC value 26 and the text of Ganita Sutra 1, Ekadikain Purve, is the text of 16 letters. Value 16 as 16 letters is of formulation Shodash. The TC value of formulation Shodash is 26. This is the first prominent correlation feature. We shall visit and revisit this correlation as that value 16 is the simple rendering for the formulation Shodash, while its TC value is 26. Value 26 is parallel with the TC value of formulation Karma Yoga. Value 16 is parallel with 16 letters of the text of Ganita Sutra 1. Precisely, there are 16 sutras. The second prominent feature is that values pair 1 and 3 are having formulations pair Ek and Traya. Both formulations Ek and Traya are having TC value 8. Let us sit comfortably and to have a revisit to these pair of prominent correlations between the values of mathematical domain, pure mathematical domain of Ganita Sutra 1 on the one hand, and applied values domain of the Karma Yoga on the other hand. The first feature is that formulation Shodash is the simple rendering. Value 16 is of TC value 26, which is parallel with TCV value of formulation Karma Yoga. The second feature is that pair of formulations Ek and Traya are having TC value 8 each. It is in this background that we have to continue chasing different features of these two domains. Vedic systems are availing Dive Ganga Parvaha, transcendental flow along the artifices of the soul syllable Om. There is a transcendental flow from the Bindu Sarovar point reservoir as of 7 streams, and it is this flow which is manifesting as the format for the organization of Vedic scriptures, Vedic knowledge. Both pure and applied values are simultaneously manifesting. Let us visit the organization of the formulation Om as a setup of quadruple components. These quadruple components accept quadruple values 1, 2, 3, 4 as a sequential quadruple. Further, as per the values of Divya Ganga Prava, it also accepts quadruple values 9731 of summation value 20, which is precisely double of the first quadruple sequential values 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is how the Vedic systems are successfully chasing a pair of features, pair of values. Knowledge and organization knowledge are two distinct features. However, Vedic systems are successfully chasing both knowledge and organizational knowledge parallel to each other. That is why each scripture of Vedic domain, of Vedic family, is having its structural keys inherently inbuilt in its organization. The way scripture is organized, the same is bringing to surface the way its domain is to be unlocked. The organization features are preserving the structural keys. Therefore, sadhakas are fulfilled with intensity efforts to be parallel with Vedic systems. When take up chase of any Vedic scripture shall have a proper imbibing of its organization features. The way scripture is organized, the way text is organized, the same is inherently preserving, bringing to focus the way the same is to be unlocked, the same is to be chased. It is in this background that we have to proceed further for the chase of the text of Karma Yoga discipline of chapter 3. Karma Yoga discipline of chapter 3 is of the range of 43 shlokas. It has quadruple punctuations. First two shlokas are of Arjuna Vacha, followed by 33 shlokas of Shri Bhagavan Vacha. Then there is one shloka 36 of Arjuna, and the remaining 7 shlokas 37 to 43 are of Shri Bhagavan Vacha. Let us sit comfortably and let us have a revisit to Divya Ganga Parvaha through the components, artifices of soul syllable Om. Let us see, there is a Bindu Sarovar. It accepts association of value 1 being the first component. Further, we know that from this Bindu Sarovar, from this structured point, there is a flow of 7 streams. Therefore, value 1 in this organization is unfolding itself as 7 streams. Step ahead, we know that these 7 streams take up till the second component, Ardhamatra, and 7 streams split such that the 3 eastward streams flow towards east and another 3 westward streams flow towards west. It is this split parallel with the split of a 3-dimensional frame into a pair of 3-dimensional frames of half dimensions, which brings to focus the value 33. Let us sit comfortably and have a revisit to value 33 as a double-digit number, availing same digit for both places. It is this feature which deserves to be comprehended well. Now see, the text of chapter 3, Karma Yoga of Gita, is a text which opens with the Arjuna Vacha of shlokas 1 and 2, followed by 33 shlokas of Shri Bhagwan. Then there is a single shloka 36 of Arjuna raising a question, posing a question, which is answered in following 7 shlokas, shloka 37 to 43. Now see, this organization of Divya Ganga Pravaha as such permits split in 2 parts. And now, if these 2 parts are approached as firstly the organization being from east to west, a flow of 7 streams from the core of the sun and reaches up till the west. And also we know from the west there is a diagonal Ishan cone of TC value 33. All these features bring to focus as that this organization of the text of Karma Yoga discipline of chapter 3 as 43 shlokas range of quadruple vachas, 2 of them of Arjuna and 2 of them of Shri Bhagwan, and as values of pair 233 and 17 is precisely of formatting features of Divya Ganga Pravaha through the artifices of soul salable Om. These features deserves to be imbibed well. And in this background, when we have a further visit to this organization, then it comes to pointed attention as that the Karma Yoga of chapter 3 is a 43 shlokas range, while its Pushpika is of 45 syllables composition. Values pair 43 and 45 is of the format of dimension and domain. This further brings to focus as to how the Karma Yoga is unfolding its organization features. It is in this background that we have to proceed further for further glimpse of the way the Divya Ganga Pravaha, the flow from the Bindu Sarovar along the artifices of soul syllable Om will ultimately fulfill the reservoir Pushpika of transcendental origin. The creator's space of transcendental origin, that is, the hypercube format with transcendental origin, is manifesting as that each shloka of chapter 3, in fact, of every chapter, is of hypercube format. Let us have a pause here and take note that hypercube 4 is a domain boundary ratio, a raised to power 4 is to 8 dq. There are 32 coordinates for fixation of a solid boundary of 8 components, and each shloka is of 32 syllables. Hypercube format of the shloka and Pushpika format of hypercube 4 with transcendental origin as the Pushpika of each chapter is the feature which will blissfully bring us parallel with the way the Karma Yoga chapter is organized as the applied values of the pure values of Vedic mathematics. One shall have a pause and to permit the transcending mind to continuously remain in prolonged sitting of trance and to glimpse the way transcendental origin is transiting and transforming the manifested creation. Let us revisit the transcendental origin of the creator's space. 5 space as origin of 4 space is to be visited. We have to sit comfortably. We have to permit our mind to visit this origin, this transcendental point, this transcendental seat. Lord Brahma, creator the supreme, sits comfortably and meditates at the transcendental seat within the cavity of his own heart. As such, as per this enlightenment, we have to proceed further for initiating ourselves and for imbibing the values of this system. We know that within 4 space, 12-edged cube acquires additional, that is 13th edge towards the 4th dimension. Hypercube 4 as 13-edged cube with its 13th edge getting coordinated with the transcendental origin is the feature which will help us appreciate as to how this 13th edge with its coordination at the center of the transcendental domain itself will split the transcendental domain into a pair of transcendental domains of transcendental dimensional frames of 5 solar dimensions each, and as such, this split will be an organization of features 13, 15, 15 of summation value 43, parallel with the text range of chapter 3. Further, the 13th edge with its coordination with the center of the transcendental origin itself would mean that this coordination is of 13 edged cube of 4 space with the self-referral origin 6 space origin of a 5 space. It would be blissful to take note that hypercube 6, the representative regular body of a 6 space, is of 13 versions. There are precisely 13 versions of hypercube 6, and these 13 versions of hypercube 6 are the representative regular bodies of 13 geometries of 6 space itself. So see how sequentially the transition and transformation within Pushpika at its transcendental origin is of one transformation step at a time, and same is sequentially continuing. Value 13 as 13th edge of a cube, value 13 as split of a 4 space domain because of 5 space origin as 454, and further the split of transcendental domain itself because of 6 space of 13 geometries range are the features which deserve to be imbibed to have an appreciation as to how this sequential transition and transformation at the transcendental seat of the creator's space of the Karma Yoga, Pushpika, is parallel with the working rule, the processing rule, the pure mathematics rule of one more than before of Ganita Sutra 1. One shall have a pause and to permit the mind to continuously remain in prolonged sitting of trance and to follow as to how cube as a synthetic setup of 8 subcubes sequentially splits itself, and there happens a release of creators of space, 4 space at the center, at the origin seat of a 3 space. Once we will be parallel with this happening of release of creators of space at the center of the cube, we will be blissfully parallel with the Vedic system of pure values of Vedic mathematics and applied values of different distinct disciplines of yoga of Gita. In particular, pure values of Ganita Sutra 1 and applied values of Karma Yoga run parallel with each other. Let us revisit the split of the cube into 8 subcubes. Let us have a sequential chase of the structural components of 8 subcubes. Of the 8 subcubes, first subcube as such will be of complete structure of all 8 corner points, 12 edges, 6 surfaces and volume, making it a setup of 23 structural components. However, the second subcube will be having one surface interlocked with the surface of the first subcube, and as a result thereof, the second subcube will be having dissolution for its 4 corner points, 4 edges, and the surface. 9 structural components of the second subcube will get dissolved in its synthesis with the first subcube. Let us have a pause. The first subcube is of 27 structural components set up, while the second subcube remains only of 18 structural components set up. Both together, 27 plus 18 make it 45, which is the summation value of 1 to 9, and further formulation wise, it is parallel with the TCV 45 of Nav Brahm. So see how the Vedic systems are running parallel with the structural setups of the dimensional bodies. It is this feature which deserves to be imbibed well. A step ahead, when we'll be reaching third and the fourth subcubes, then this third subcube will be having 20, having only 18 structural components parallel with the second subcube. But the fourth subcube will be having only 12 structural components. See, the first pair of subcubes, 27 plus 18 is equal to 45, lead to a TC value of Nav Brahm. However, the second pair, third and fourth subcubes, lead to value 18 plus 12 is equal to 30, which is equal to hypercube 8, the representative regular body of 8 space. Hypercube 8 is the fourfold manifestation layer, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let us have a pause and see. The value 30 is equal to the TC value of formulation Prakriti J. It is very blissful state. Karma Yoga preserves that all the functional features of the existence phenomenon are there as Prakriti J. All these are coming into play because of a nature, because of eightfold nature. So this second set of two subcubes, namely third and fourth subcube, are making value 30 parallel with the summation value of 4 folds of hypercube 8, the representative regular body of 8 space. And further, this split as 18 and 12 is also parallel with the split for the TC value for Prakriti and J. Let us sit comfortably. Let us visit these quadruple subcubes. This pairs setup of first two subcubes and the another two subcubes makes a value 45 plus 30 is equal to 75, which is parallel with the TCV value of the formulation Ekadhiken Purve of Ganita Sutra 1. Let us sit comfortably. Let us permit the transcending mind to fully glimpse, to properly imbibe, and to have an appropriate enlightenment as to how the structural components of geometric bodies, the transcendental flow of a Jyoti from core of the sun along the artifices of soul syllable Om, and the Karma Yoga and the eightfold nature being the mother from whose womb are the emergence of entire functional apparatus of our existence phenomenon. A step ahead, let us visit the another pair of subcubes, namely fifth and sixth subcubes. See, fifth and sixth subcubes are having parallel structural arrangements with third and fourth subcubes. But the last pair, seventh and eighth subcubes, are of value 12 and 8, and these values 12 and 8 as 20 are parallel with the TC value of Ved. It is parallel with the TC value of Aham. Shri Bhagwan is fully expressing himself as Aham, as Ved, as value 20. Further, the last four subcubes, the last quadruple subcubes are of value 30 plus 20 is equal to 50, which is parallel with the 50 coordinates fixation of the creative boundary of 10 components of a transcendental domain. One shall sit comfortably and to permit the transcending mind to imbibe these parallel structural components of subcubes and TC values of the letters of Ganita Sutra 1, as well as the happening of the transcendental cavity at the transcendental origin of the Pushpika. Once we will be parallel with these structural and transcendental code values, we will be blissfully parallel with the Vedic systems. It is in this background that we have to initiate ourselves for the further chase, beginning with Shloka 3 of chapter 3, preserving as that the Vedic processing systems of dimensional spaces of lokas is of twofold parallel systems, Sankhya Yoga as Sankhya Nishtha for Gyan Yoga and Yoga Nishtha for the Karma Yoga. It is from here that we shall be having further chase by picking up the thread as it is. Thank you very much.